Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is for the month of February. Let's take a look. Let's take an overview of February. Happy February to you, by the way. It is February 1st as I drop these cards. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are brand spanking new right off the press, thank you for trying 10 Cups Tarot if you're a brand new Pisces, or if you're cross-watching one, thank you so much for doing that. This month we are going to look at, as we always do, love, career, and finances. That's what we're going to look at here. Pisces, my two fishes friends. I am two fishes in my moon sign. Thank you so much for gathering here, my tribe, my water tribe. I appreciate you. Let's find out what's coming up in love for you, Pisces. What's coming up in love in the month of February for Pisces, please? What's coming up for love? I'll be back next week with your week ahead reading, just in time for Valentine's Day. But let's take a look at what's coming up for the month. The overview for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces. What's coming up in love for Pisces? Come on now. Oh, okay, there we are. Healing. Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing, right? We've got healing, and it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So this might be some of you that are in separation with somebody, possibly. Imagining yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. I like to do the pink bubble. If you don't know what that is, go take a look on the internet at what the pink bubble is. And whenever I feel like somebody that is at a distance from me maybe needs some healing, or somebody who is who I love very much that might be having an issue, I imagine them in my meditations as being in the pink bubble. So we have imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So I think that we're talking about somebody who might be, like I said, in separation with somebody that they don't really want to be in separation from. We've got look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Examine what's causing you to feel like you need to heal or heal someone else. Take that as it resonates. You are the healer after all, right? That's what you are. All right. Let's pull another card and let's talk about career for a moment. Pisces, if you are interested in a reading for your own energy, because this is a general reading, take it as it resonates, right? It's not always going to be for you. And if you want one for your own energy, please look below this video. You will find a link that says more. And that's where you will find a link to Wizio, where you can book me starting at $40. All right. Let's take a look here. Tell me about career for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces, please. We do have, a journey by moonlight. Very interesting. Believe in magic. All right, so I think for some of you, as we're speaking about your career, believe that you can be the top dog at whatever it is that you want to do. I also think that believing in magic is your calling, right? It says journey by moonlight. And I want to say that maybe you've been moving toward this little by little. Sorry, just listening, I'm hearing a song. I am clairaudient, and that's why I get songs. I know a lot of people don't like when I do that, but I don't care. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Jacob's Ladder by Huey Lewis and the News. I know it's an old one. I'm an oldie. And it's Jacob's Ladder. He says, step by step, rung by rung, higher and higher, we get up to the top of Jacob's Ladder. So it feels like you are going up the ladder. I want to say that your career is taking you to higher heights, but you don't see it just yet because it's a journey by moonlight. I want to say that maybe you've been moonlighting doing something, and what that means is like maybe you go to the 9 to 5 and then you go somewhere else, and maybe you're an intern, an unpaid intern or something like that there. That's what it feels like here, that you step by step, rung by rung, higher and higher, that you are finally getting to where you want to be in your career, and it might start out in the month of February. We have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And so believe in magic and open your heart to joy with this little angel here. Looking at the sun, it does feel like there is something really beautiful and magical that's coming as it pertains to your career. It feels like there is a change coming, but this is a change that's going to probably span over the year, but it might start in February. It feels like it's going to be a very, very slow change because it is a journey by moonlight, right? So you can't quite see it in the distance, but you can feel that it's around you. Tell me about finances, please, for Pisces. Tell me about finances. Tell me about finances. We have trust. Okay, so it's going to be trusting trusting that what you have is enough. And I mean, sometimes we get to a point in our lives, and it really does depend. It's different for everybody, and it depends where we are in our life. But sometimes we just chase the bag of money, right? We just chase the bag, chase the bag. I feel like you need to trust that what you have is enough. So I want to say, practice gratitude in the present moment, and trust that what you're being given is enough. Trust that you will have enough. I think for some of you, trust that you will have enough in the future to travel. It feels like if you believe in magic and things that are going to change here, yeah, it feels like there's change coming and that you need to trust the change. Bottom of the deck, we have protection. So look, you don't have to worry about it. You just need to trust the journey, trust the flow, trust the way that everything is going. I feel like if you trust the process, I feel like your finances are going to be good. But we'll look at it with tarot a little bit more. Let's take a look here. Let's look at love first of all. Tell me about Pisces, please. Let's talk about this healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Now, you could be in a relationship that's not going very well. Maybe this is a practice that you could include in your meditation or your prayer. Let's take a look here. Tell me about love for Pisces in the month of February 2024. All right, so we have 10 of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, you are in a relationship that's not really going very well. It's not as happy as you thought it would be. Possibly it was happier before it was right now. But for others of you, possibly you're in separation. Like I said, it does feel like there is somebody here who is in separation, and that could account for the 10 of Cups being in the reverse as well. Not being as happy as you could be. Knowing that there is a potential for happiness, but maybe with the separation, it feels like that you are not as happy as you could be. We have the Page of Swords. There's something that you need to learn here. What is this? You need to learn how to be happier or brighter or clearer. It feels like the lesson here is the sun. And the sun is clarity. It's growth. It's happy family. It feels like what you need to learn is to look forward to or trust. Trust that the universe has got your back. This is Leo energy. Trust that things are going to move forward, but you must do it slowly, I feel, because Leo wouldn't do it any other way. Leo, it can be impulsive, but when it comes to making really big decisions in their life, they're going to move at it really slowly because ultimately they are a fixed sign, which means we kind of are suspicious about things at the very beginning, and we're just going to wait and hold back and not take a step right away. But I feel like what you're going to learn is something is brighter than you think it is, but you're also going to see the clarity of things. So because when the sun is here, it casts a bright light, a spotlight on everything. So I want to say that if you are someone who is in a relationship that's not working out, you're going to get to know the reasons why, if you're unclear of the reasons why, and you're going to learn something here. You're going to learn how to be happier, how to trust the universe more, to believe what you see, I think is really important. We have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody here, you or your person, whether you know them right now or not, somebody here who is avoiding transformation. They're avoiding the ending of something, and that's what's causing the delay in something that is supposed to be coming in February for you here. All right, tell me more, please, about love for Pisces. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving energy ever, right? It's the slowest moving energy in the deck for sure. And it's only because the delays happen here because we need to make sure that everything is in its perfect spot. We need to make sure that everything is going to go the way it's supposed to go because we are slowly looking over all of the details. We do have the Two of Cups here. And then we have the Six of Cups. So I do feel that moving very slowly toward love, towards some sort of a soulmate connection. Look, the Six of Cups comes up under the sun, and I think that's what you're going to have great clarity on. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. This is the light, right? And feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So it could be for those of you who are in separation with someone that you're in love with. It feels like this person is a soulmate for you and you're very much in love with them, but it is time to take it slow. It's time to turn the light on, turn the spotlight on, the floodlight on everything, and look at every detail is what the Knight of Cups is saying. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I'm having a really hard time with that today. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords, and by the end of the month, it feels like things speed up. And I want to say they speed up because I feel like somebody comes racing in to tell you that. It's somebody who's coming in with information that you don't already have. And with the Knight of Swords, it's big changes and possibilities. You see the possibilities in the changes that can be made here. Let's talk about it. It's almost like a rebellious, brave energy. So it feels like somebody's coming in and saying, no, I'm not going to let Pisces go. I'm finally going to say something. It feels like somebody is going to speak up here. And I feel like this is something that's been in delay. It's been moving really closely because the person on the other end, the person who if that's you or if that's them, whoever's doing the pursuing is trying to make sure that they've got every detail in place here. But once they realize, there's a realization here, right? With the Six of Cups, once they realize that this is a soulmate connection or that we have so much nostalgia together that we can't give up all the years we've spent together, that it's time to come back in. We do have the Four of Swords. 4 and 1 is 5. And we have the King of Cups. Interesting. So somebody's coming in with full-on love for you. Yeah, there's no question here. I feel like the Two of Cups is your energy. It could be the other person's energy, but I feel like the person coming in could be someone who's Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. They could be a water sign. They could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, possibly a Gemini. But it does feel like after this person needed time away. They needed time to heal. The Four of Swords is here. The King of Cups needed time to heal. And they're charging in after this period of healing. So it might have been a period of separation between you, and it feels like somebody is going to come back in here. Or if you've been having a hard time in your relationship, it feels like somebody wants to come talk to you about it. Somebody wants to come in and be very direct with you. We have the World card. So it is some sort of an achievement or a milestone here. It might be that this person is not used to speaking up about their feelings because this is Scorpio energy, right? Well, of course, Pisces and Cancer, because we're in a general reading. And please remember that, right? That it is a general reading. If this isn't your part of the reading, you can just leave it for someone who it is for. But I feel like with this Scorpio energy here, Scorpio doesn't readily show you things on the surface. They can sort of come off as a little bit aloof or disconnected a little bit, but it's really for their own protection, right? They're all about the protection mode. And I'm not going to show you everything that I am until you show me everything that you are. But I feel like somebody here has decided after some healing that they're going to be charging in and that they want to close the old chapter of the Ten of Cups being in the reverse. They want to close the old chapter and they want to begin again. And I feel like it is some sort of an achievement or a milestone in your relationship, or if this isn't someone that you know of already, this is going to be a milestone relationship for you. This is going to be an achievement and a milestone relationship for you. We have the Queen of Cups. This is a soulmate. We said that right there, right? This is someone who's connected to you spiritually. For some of you, this is someone maybe that you know that's already connected to you spiritually, energetically, psychically. Or if they're brand new, you're going to feel that immediately. They're going to feel like someone that you've known before, and that spotlight is going to be on the Six of Cups. All right. Let's talk about your journey by moonlight here. Believe in magic. Believe in magic as you climb Jacob's ladder here. As you climb the ladder to success, I think you're supposed to believe in magic. And I think what that means is you're supposed to believe that you can be anything you want to be. Look, we have a centaur here. Yep, playing the flute. We have a fairy sitting on a tree branch. We have a little elf type person sitting on a mushroom. Like, it seems quite unbelievable, but I want to say that you got to believe in magic, that you can do whatever you want to do, that you can have the success that you want simply by taking the ladder rung by rung, step by step. We do have the Seven of Cups, and it might be a little bit overwhelming. I'm just saying, it feels like there's so many things that you know how to do. I want to say the Seven of Cups is representative of the skills that you have, that you have a lot of different skills, that you can do a lot of different things. And it feels like there is an ultimate goal here, I want to say. An ultimate goal of something that you want to do, something that you love deeply, something that you really love, something that you do intuitively or through a psychic nature. You do it through your gut, and it's something that you love. It might be something that you're doing that you're not even monetized for. Maybe you're not doing it as employment right now. But I do feel with the King of Swords here that the King of Swords is the one who is ready to hire you. Like, it feels like the King of Swords is the one that makes the best decision for the corporation or for the business. And I want to say the King of Swords is the one who's going to give truth and honesty. And this feels like somebody who's hiring somebody, or somebody who knows a lot about what you love the most. So whether this person is a resource for you, this is the official person, someone who might have you sign a contract, or someone who might hire you. It feels like whatever it is something that you love deeply, that is deeply within you. I want to say it's innate for you. It's something that you've always carried with you. We do have the Ten of Wands, because it means you're going to need to make a change. As you climb this ladder to whatever the magic is, you're going to need to make changes. And I think that whatever the King of Swords has to tell you, you know it's the truth. You know it's the facts. You know that this person's being very transparent about you, that maybe it won't all be, unicorns and rainbows, but I am going to give you the facts, and I'm going to let you make the decision that you want to make. The Ten of Wands, I feel, it burdens you, because now you have all the details, and now you have to make a decision about whether you're going to drop the burdens where you are and move along or not. It feels like you do want to move along with the Six of Swords here. It feels like you have the knowledge, the passion. It feels like you have whatever it is that you need. You have all of those abilities and traits and skills to do whatever it is that the King of Swords is outlining for you. We do have the Knight of Swords here, which is Gemini energy. 6 and 1 is 7. It's like you're going to wonder if this is the thing you're supposed to do or not. It feels like it's being concealed from you. But I think what you don't realize is wherever you're working now, I feel like it is a little bit burdensome, and that you will be able to drop those burdens and move forward if you do decide to be brave. Just listening. Hang on, I got a song here. Yeah, it's Sarah Bareilles. She's saying, I want to see you be brave. Say what you need to say and let the words fall out. I want to see you be brave. And that's what the King of Swords is, right? King of Swords is brave. It's Aquarius energy, but also Libra and Gemini, because it's a general reading, right? We've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy here. Both very strong, solid energies, very much about leadership. And I think it's like one leader notices you because you're in a leadership energy as well, which is the King of Cups energy. I feel like this person gives you the goods straight up. It's like, do you want it or not? You're going to have to make some sort of a decision. We can see that 2 swords are pointing up here. I guess the King's is sort of pointing midway. It's not really pointing up, but the Knight of Swords is like, I got something to say, right? I need to decide to make a decision here. And I think that what you want to do is you want to pull away from whatever it is that you're doing that's weighing you down and making you feel like it's heavy. Like, I don't think you like what you do. I don't think you like where you work, but you do it for the money. And I feel like you're about to pull away from that and have some movement here. We do have the High Priestess. There it is. Oh, look at that. We got Pisces times 2 here. You're looking at it. Yeah, this person gives you all the goods. They tell you what the next job entails. You can take the next step if you do this. It feels like it might be a bit of a risk, but this person is brave. So I feel like you might be brave, but you're going to check in with your gut first, of course, right? The High Priestess doesn't really talk to anybody about it. The Hanged Man is looking at all perspectives, right? Looking at your perspective, looking at what this might do, what that might do. So it feels like you're stuck in this Hanged Man energy for a bit in February, getting close into the end of the month here, and we have the 9 of Wands. You don't want to make a quick step that's going to impact your career. You don't want to step the wrong way, but I feel like you are going to make some sort of a decision here because you're deep in thought. You're deep in thought here in your gut. There it is. You're going to make the move. So I feel like for some of you, you're quitting your job. You're quitting this job and you're going to the job where this King of Swords wants to hire you. This highly intelligent person who is trying to have you make a decision about moving forward here. It feels like you are going to have an opportunity in the month of February to make a change. Now, this change is going to cause a tower, and the tower is about upheaval. But listen, it's a good one. I feel like it's a good one, and you're going to be up in your head as the tower falls. But look, there's the opportunity. The Page of Pentacles is here, so it feels like although you're going to be stuck in your head for a bit, about it for a bit, you are going to make a decision by the end of the month about what you're going to do. Tell me about trust. Oh, yeah. Knight of Wands. You might make a decision quicker than you think. Let's talk about the finances. Tell me about the finances for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the finances. I feel like this is where you're being asked to trust. I think you can trust the King of Swords. I think the King of Swords is highly intelligent, knows what direction to push you, and I feel like you are, you're intuitively on point, I want to say, because the King of Cups is here, because the High Priestess is here, and the Hanged Man. I think that you are thinking it out. I don't think you're taking a quick jump at all, but I do feel like you are going to make a decision to go. Tell me about trust here. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like you need, although you might take a hit in the Pentacles, sometimes we have to take 2 steps forward to go forward 1 step, and that's life is a cha-cha. That's the way it is, right? Sometimes it's 3 steps forward, 5 steps forward, 5 steps forward, 3 steps back, right? Life is a cha-cha. We go back and forth. So I feel like you're supposed to trust, even though it might impact your Pentacles at the very beginning. If you can afford to do it, it feels like you should trust that everything is going to work out the way that it should. It does cause a little bit of worry, because I feel like after you make this change, that there's going to be like a period of lull, I want to say. You know, sometimes it's like you get a new contract at a place. An old contract was paying you monthly or paying you every 2 weeks. Now this contract, you're probably going to have to go the cycle before you get paid again, which means you might have to go a month, you might have to go 2 weeks. So make sure that your finances are stable. Use this energy of the Knight of Pentacles to go over everything in detail, so you don't have to live in the 9 of Swords. And I just want to say with the 9 of Swords, it's, you know, it's worry because things are coming to an end, like something that you've known for a long time is coming to an end. But you know what? It was there as a step on the ladder. It was there as a rung on the ladder for you, a stepping stone for you to go to the next level. And I feel like your finances are about to go to the next level. Just be really careful. I don't think there's much to worry about, but just remember that the 9 of Swords is like, if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. And I feel like you're going to be busting out of that 9 of Swords pretty easily. There's the ace in the hand of the page. There it is, the end of the cycle. So there's no more worry about money at this point. I feel like it's sort of a blip on the radar, I want to say, or a speed bump in the, I don't know why I'm looking at it outside a Safeway. Charlie shows me the weirdest things. My guy, Charlie, he shows me the weirdest things as it pertains to my clairvoyancy. But I just saw somebody hit a big speed bump in the parking lot at Safeway. So the Page of Swords here, it has a sword, and we have the 9 of Swords. So this is something that this cycle is going to come to an end, the cycle of worrying about your finances. And I feel like you're no longer going to have to worry about it after this. The Ace of Wands tells me that this is an exciting, passionate, creative new beginning here. And it's because you've taken the time to learn, to prepare, right? To be the student of the game. I think the last 3 readings I've done today has had the Page of Swords come up in the financials. We do have the Page of Wands. I think things are going to feel a little bit chaotic for a while. The Page of Wands doesn't really plan anything, and they're going to feel a little bit chaotic for a while because of this decision you've made. The Ace is in the hand of the Page, plus we have the Ace of Wands here. So it's a decision that you're making that is a passionate decision to move forward. And I think you are throwing it all at the universe and saying, give me what I need. And I feel like it works out in your favor. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So it's saying go slow. Make sure you're asking questions. Involve other people, you know, like the King of Swords, the official person or the person who knows about the business. Involve those people in your choices. The Queen of Wands in the upright is someone who's very independent. I don't need you. I'm on my own path. I'll color outside the lines if I want to. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is looking within, right? And it can be a little bit of ego, so be careful with that. Make sure that you are taking advice from people around you, like the King of Swords, who might have more information about you as it pertains to your finances. And pick people that are trustworthy, because you don't want to have to be dealing with the 7 of Swords, right? Your ego might tell you, don't let anyone else look at your finances. But I want to say, you know, ego with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and maybe you want to keep everything below the surface here, but I think that's a toxic way to deal with it. I really do feel like you need to call somebody in to help you with that. If you're struggling with it, please don't go it alone, because I feel like it's going to be, a little bit of time is going to have to pass before you get your first check or your first payment, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a business that this person wants you to engage in. It's going to be a little bit of time before you get some money again. So it feels like you need to be really careful with your finances. But look at that. I love it. I love it. Your finances shows you as the emperor. So you're the one who literally is building an empire. This might be a buy-in to a business, right? You're literally going to be running the empire. Everything's going to be stable. You're the authority. And because you chose to be the student, right? Page of Swords, because you chose to be the student, and because you chose to listen to someone who knows more than you, it feels like it makes your finances flourish. So trust the universe, trust people who know more than you. Make sure you listen to them when they speak with you. I feel like it's all here to get you up to the top of Jacob's ladder, step by step, rung by rung. I think that's what it is. All right, we've got the sun. Look, you got nothing to worry about. You got nothing to worry about. Life is a cha-cha. Like I said, you might be taking 2 steps back, but I do believe that in your finances, you'll be taking eventually 3 steps forward. That's what it feels like. Go listen to that song. It's good. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'll be back because I'm always back. You know it, my Two Fishes friends. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.